Hello, collective. Welcome to the Power of Three and another shot in the dark. This one, as you saw in the title, is a cold shot in the dark. What does that mean? Couple things. The first thing that came through was for some of you, it's going to be getting over a superstition because, circumstances, whatever yours are, everybody's just going to be different, push you to the brink of not wanting to believe something anymore, not wanting to care anymore. The coldness, that circumstances bring you to where you feel you have no choice but to not let guilt take over, or you follow me, something like that. So that's what the cold part is not caring anymore, whether you hurt somebody else because maybe you're being hurt, and that counts too. Maybe you've been putting up with things for too long and you just need an answer now. It's that cold shot in the dark where you're just like, I'm not holding back anymore for whatever reason, whether it's superstition, something you were taught to be to stay away from, whatever it is, you're gonna get past it and just go cold. Where it's like, I don't care. I don't even care if they're right, and you know what I mean? Like things have gotten to the point where it doesn't matter. So, bearing that in mind, we've got some outstanding decks here with a little extra bit for the overall. So we'll get started. Okay, so it doesn't matter who you are or what your sign is. It's a collective reading. So let's see what comes out. For all signs, it is November 24th today, so pretty soon we're gonna be in December. All right, here we go. Okay. Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. You see what I mean? Like something has brought you to that bench where it's like, but till now, I've let fear, superstition, belief, whatever it is, keep me from changing something, making something better, um, whatever. We'll see what comes out, but so far that is right in line with where you would be at. Um, I put it this way: you're not getting off that bench. Being on that bench could be your shot in the dark, right? Maybe you've never listened to that voice within because somebody told you that it was evil. And maybe for the first time, you realize that that voice does not mean you harm. The fear does. So, I love using this deck. The overall energy, you're going to get a blessing. So, we'll see a little more specifically where this is going to narrow in for you guys and why you need to take a cold shot in the dark to relieve something, fix something, change something. For the collective, here we go. A blessing on a homecoming. Wanting somebody to come home, wanting to go home, being away from home. For some of you, it's literal home, and for others of you, it might be a higher calling of breaking out of this matrix. Knowing that you don't really belong here anymore. You never did. But now it rings more and more true each day and brought you to this moment. Supporting energy, believe in your own magic. I washed my hair today and it's all over the place. And I didn't feel like fixing it. So I thought it was easier to just cover it up. I got a cold too, so I kind of feel crappy. Okay, supporting energy. For the collective. Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. A blessing on a homecoming. Maybe for some of you, you really like to watch the skies. You exactly like feel like you might relate to a certain energy that comes through from space. I know people. I don't know them, but I've seen videos of people that uh, get messages like star seeds um, from the cosmos. Like it's like not the inner voice, but like an actual voice or whatever from space, or that's maybe where they say it from. Uh, Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. A blessing on a homecoming. I really feel like there's a connection there, like you connect with something outside of this world. And now I see why. This is a little bit of an extra twist. It's the place oracle. So this could indicate the first time this revelation hit you, the first time you decided you were going to let go of fear. For some of you, if it's something to do with space and spaceships and stuff, you maybe had an encounter where you no longer fear it anymore. You know that all the things that you've been told your whole life is not true because of your own experience. So let's see. It'd be interesting to see what comes out for a place. It could be the place where you saw something, experienced something, decided something about this. Again, remember, this is not going to resonate with everybody. Okay, give us the place that's going to be relevant. Post office. Mail delivery, written correspondence, package tracking. But there's some pretty clever people out there with computers and stuff like that, and they know how to track things, and a lot of people do watch space. You may have received something in the mail, um, like you ordered something online to enhance what you can see, what you can do. Um, Written correspondence, uh, like a again, getting back to the connecting to it, like a message, it's your intuition. It's just kind of focused on the outer space, the out of this world. If that makes any sense. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, you might be tracking, it might be a tracking device, something to do with a camera, obviously, so that you can film what you see. So you want to track something, but you need to track your device that you ordered to get it to you. So it's kind of all about that right now. Uh, I don't know. I feel like it is a confusing energy because if you're in this kind of space, you're going to be feeling very inverted, very hermit-like, uh, not really wanting to explain it to people anymore because you're kind of done with their take on things. This is the Necronomicon deck we're using for the main spread for the collective. What do they need to know for their shot in the dark? I feel like there's something about also getting proof. Um, let's see who comes out. All signs. Knight of Sword. And oddly enough, it's like you see, okay, so you got like a scenario here where somebody's unlocking something. You see how it looks like he's looking like he's moved the curtains back because maybe he saw a flash of light and it's It's actually technically dark out because a flash of light, something you was looking up outside in the sky. It's the key. It's the key to everything. These corresponding messages that are coming through. Maybe it flashes of light that you feel are repetitious and are trying to get your attention, give you a message. Five of Swords. As you can see, this situation in front of you is very painful. Maybe this is why you had to order something bigger and better because you broke what you had. And it's very important now that you continue on with the tracking, tracking whatever you've been tracking, um, getting rid of a heavy burden. Excuse me. Because it hurts. It hurts when nobody believes you. It hurts when you've got the proof there and people just call it, write it off as evil. Excuse me. Oh no. Hold on. I might have to pause this for a minute. Okay. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Also, with that Five of Swords, I'm getting that also could be the discrepancies with others and what they think and what you think now differs to the point where it's caused division. Something's broken. Words have been said, and this Four of Pentacles is hanging on to what you know is true. It's right there in front of you in the jars, whatever's collected, whatever you've seen, whatever evidence you have been able to track and find. You've got air energy here, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That don't have to be your signs, but just very from the mind, willing to fight and argue now because full of that coldness now. Because if you are made to believe or feel something that is proven over and over and over and over and over and over again to not make sense, and to just always lead you where you're not happy, eventually you have to start questioning things. So when you see things flashing in the sky, for instance, and you know that it's not something you would normally see, you know that it's not something that would be able to do that if it came from where we are right now. It's undeniable. And when something's undeniable, it's like a shield where you can go cold and move forward because those emotions aren't holding you back anymore. The fears not holding you back anymore from moving forward, from tracking what you know you saw, what you know you experienced, what you know might be trying to get your attention on purpose for some of you. So, uh, because of the superstition part, we're using the Black Cat Tarot to clarify all signs. Actually, it's November 24th today. It's for the collective. Please clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, so something specific coming through here. So for some of you, you may have been taught that if you experience an alien um encounter, that means that, it means something bad, or it means you're marked, or it means they want to take you, or do you know what I mean? Like there's been like um a fork, what do you call that? A folk lord, like you know an old wives' tale, however you want to put it. That and it's well, it's like pretty much everything about this world. It's designed to keep you in fear and keep you in that box, so that you don't actually find out the truth. Knight of Swords, please. Mm, you got two. Eight of Wands and Death. And this is Eight of Wands. It's like exit stage, right? Like I'm out of here. You see how this one here, it's like, no, we just sit and meditate and stare at the back of our eyelids. We see nothing, hear nothing, say nothing. We do as we're told. Well, this one here is like, yeah, I'm done with that. There's shit going on right around us, and people just sit with their head literally up their ass. Death card here. I'm done with that. I'm done ignoring. See with the cloak on with the death card, like see with back to the sky where the moon, where you could see anything. Done with that. The Knight of Swords. It's like I know what I saw. I was brave enough to look. I was brave enough to keep looking. I'm brave enough to use the key that I've been given, which is what I see right in front of me. My eyes are not lying to me, as opposed to wives' tales and certain religious beliefs, um, just family tales down the line to keep people in line, however that may apply for you. Let's see what comes out. What I'm interested to see what's going to come out with this Five of Swords. Why there's like actual, like like a piece of that glass went right through their hand. So, and there's a lot more glass sticking out. Like it was quite the argument. There was like words said that can't be taken back, words to cause damage. The Hierophant, see, like I said, religious authorities, any authorities, government authorities, they all want to control the truth, okay? So when you start seeing it for yourself, well, it's time to distract you. Here, feed these mice. Look, isn't that cute how the mice will come over, and isn't that cute? No. Um, you're done with that. And I feel like it didn't go over well with someone. Okay. Family member, take it how it applies, partner, they are not liking that you are, breaking the tradition of whatever it is. And, see you later. I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore. Four of Pentacles. That's way, way too much. Four of Pentacles, please. Hanging on to something. You got the evidence there. That can't be taken. That can't be denied. Five of Cups. It's sadness and regret. Why? Because you're doing the right thing. You have no control over somebody else, their reaction to something, and how far they're willing to go. If they're willing to tell you or give you an ultimatum, that's not your fault. Okay? You never intended for an argument. You never intended to have to stand up for yourself, so much so that now you're not talking to somebody at all. They hurt you, you hurt them, whatever. Um, And you probably, you know, take a look at this. You probably feel very alone, but still, the evidence is there. It's right there. So I feel like a sense of trying to just ground yourself, taking a step back from the emotions and focusing on the truth that's right in front of you. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Um, I always want to warn people when I use this deck. It's the Rebel deck. Okay, so it's very blunt. So it could be being blunt to you. It could be being blunt to who, like, for you on your behalf to who you're dealing with, or how you're dealing with something. So let's get your advice, if we so dare, from the Rebel deck. And then a blatant, flat out answer from the Angel Answers to close the show. Just cold shot in the dark for November 24th, 2025. For the collective, please. Our advice on a blessing on a homecoming: don't be afraid, just sing. And the post office, um, advice, please. For the souls out there that realize that they don't fit in this world, in this matrix. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. So back to the Five of Swords, back to the pain that was caused, the words that were said, the things that can't be taken back. You're being given blunt advice to carry on. Obviously, as you go further and further, you're going to realize that you're above it all anyway. That they're just so low vibrational that it's sad. Death card, Eight of Wands under the Knight of Swords. Advice for the collective, please. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Uh, this could be what you're thinking now about the person that you had this. We're gonna figure advice on now, which is the Hierophant. Um, it could be your whole attitude towards religion, towards authority, period. Because you realize how much they control even things that they've convinced you don't exist, but they do. And they've kept that under wraps. And like I say, the further you go, the more painful the truth is, I guess. Hierophant under the Five of Swords. Advice. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. It's right there in front of you. You don't wait for an authority to tell you it's okay. You don't wait to get their take on it because their take is not going to be the truth. Five of Cups under the Four of Pentacles, please. Believe, oh, you're gonna believe, believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Why choose bravely? Because of this and this. The Bible tells me so. The preacher tells me so. The government tells me so. Blah, blah, blah. It's all crap. You saw it, there was a reason. It's there. Your intuition will not lie to you. Follow it. If you're not getting an evil vibe, bad vibe off of what you've seen and you feel that it's from out of the matrix, trying to be like, hello, sorry, they keep telling you that we're not here, but we are. It is what it is. So you have to leave them over there in their little fear pot of soup that they want you back in, stir you around and mix you up with everybody else. No, 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 no. Believe what you see. Plain and simple. No bullshit, no frills, no nothing. Believe what you see. You see it? There it is. Okay. Guys, I think this has been very good advice. It's a different one, all right. But let's see now. Exactly. It makes sense to me. We'll see what comes out for closing advice for you and close this energy out safely. A cold shot in the dark for November 2025. Angel answer, please, for the collectives that do find themselves on that bench that have related to this cold shot in the dark. Please give them the message they need the most. Thank you. No. You see how that person is seeing that angel there across the river? And they're by themselves as well. So, um, believe what you see. When you get told that it's evil, when you get told that, all the little silly things that are going to try and fear you out of knowing what you saw, knowing that you understand and feel that there's something very, very, very wrong and upside down about this whole storyline of humanity itself. You just stand up and take that cold shot in the dark. That let go of the fear, let go of the all the anxiety that everything and everybody under that hierophant has put in you to stay away from the truth. You just tell them, no, no more. No, no. I like it. I hope you guys do too. I hope you'll remember to hit the like button. If you do find yourself showing up here to these videos all the time, please hit the like button. It's free. Comment if you would like. Make sure you're subscribed because YouTube will unsubscribe you. You can subscribe people and they unsubscribe people the same day. So it goes up, it goes down. Just double check and make sure you're subscribed. It's all free, guys. And I will see you again for another one. I don't know when. Sometime soon. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.